Another agency facing some big cuts is the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. So the White House froze its operations, at least until the end of the week. And the new head of the agency says he's going to not seek any further funding. Like many of the agencies getting the president's attention right now, you probably haven't been giving them much attention until now. This agency was tasked with holding big companies accountable for consumers. I spoke with someone at the Consumer Federation of America about the implications of a permanent shutdown of the CFPB. Joining me now is Adam Russ, the Director of Financial Services at the Consumer Federation of America. Adam, first, thanks for being here. We appreciate your time.
Absolutely.
So give us a sense of what the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau even does and why it was created in the first place.
Sure. So the CFPB has authority for 18 consumer financial laws. It came out of the Great Recession, the financial crisis that was caused by risk-taking by all kinds of institutions. It led to millions of foreclosures. People lost their jobs, lost their homes, sometimes lost their businesses. It's serious business. The CFPB was tasked to make sure that didn't happen again.
One of the architects of it, Elizabeth Warren, before she was in Congress, posted about this today, saying, quote, "If you have a bank account or a credit card or a mortgage or a student loan, this is a code red." She said, "I am ringing the alarm bell here." So why is this a code red?
Well, so there's really several things that they do. It's not just that they make rules, but they actually watch what's happening. They supervise 3,400 different financial companies. They look to see what's happening on an ongoing basis, with the idea being that they'll prevent harm before it happens. Right now, we're basically putting that role on the sidelines. Just imagine that there is no harm, see no evil. That's kind of where we're going right now. We know that's going to lead to trouble sooner or later. And anyone who's having trouble with their bank, before they had a really great ally in the CFPB, they could call up and say, "I'm having a problem." Typically, you get a call from your bank the next day. Well, that's not going to happen now. Since the CFPB was launched, it's returned $21 billion to consumers. It's returned $363 million to people in the military alone, right? The CFPB is the agency when your grandmother gets scammed, when a service member falls prey to a predatory lender, when you can't get relief, when you're noticing that your servicer for your mortgage or your student loan isn't crediting your account. Those are the kind of bread and butter things the CFPB does. So when Elizabeth Warren says, "Hey, this is a red alert," she's right.
It does kind of feel like an exaggeration, though, to say that without this, there's going to be nowhere for anybody to turn. But is that what you're thinking? That without the CFPB, that people getting scammed, there will be no recourse there? There will be nowhere for them to get help?
You're making a good point. The CFPB is the federal regulator tasked to do this. People can still go to their state attorney general, right? They're still on the beat. They're still out there looking out for you. It's just that we've taken a significant institution away, right? There are 3,400 institutions to monitor. That's a lot of work. States can do some, but we've been relying on the CFPB to do a lot of work for a long time.
Okay. Adam, we appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good evening.